in these caves. We're going to kind of skip an entire section by just kind of jumping over there. Really, you're not supposed to be able to do that at all. But, because of special kicks we're doing, got down there, that's unfortunate. We are going to be able to take it over quickly. And just kind of skip that section. Because we fell down there. Jumping over here and into this cave. We would have skipped part of this section earlier if I didn't accidentally fall there, but that's fine. It's going like 20 seconds. When I'm in the caves, crouching while I'm doing these jump kicks, and so these kicks are what are known as a JKD, a jump, a kick, and a dash all at the same time. This is because when you jump, it can, sorry, a dodge, not a dash. It kind of just gives you a big burst of speed. So we can just kind of pile that all on top of each other and just kind of essentially bunny hop our way through the game with a decent amount of speed. And then we're going to come back through here. Just kind of had to wait for that guy to break down the wall for us and reach the end of the first level. This game is kind of like, makes me think of like Doom in a way. And it's kind of a explore the level, get like your keys to go to the next part, and not mean to fall off there. That's fun. And it has like secrets. You can see how many enemies you killed, yeah, etc. But for this level, we kind of grab two weapons parts because we're going to be upgrading our shotgun here later. We're going to head into the ship here to grab our key. That's going to bring us to our next key from the man up here. Get this guy out of our way, hopefully. Get out of our way. Come through here. Open this door. We want to kill this guy because he will kind of push us back through the door when we need to dodge it. We need to through, and then just do a weird... This kick is really awful. There's a small gap you can stand on that you don't bonk your head. And that just skips having to go all the way around the map, all the way around the ship. And we'll just kind of hop up here. And then I took a couple hits there, so I can press H, and I can heal myself up with the med pack I grabbed earlier. And then we're going to come through here and just kind of quickly go over here. We're going to just kind of do a weird oversight where if I press F1, which brings up the command menu, as if I was on like, I don't know, no clip or something, it actually just negates damage. So we do it real quick, run over, and get to the end of this level. So we're going to use that anytime we have these big falling sections. So that's the end of the second level. This game goes quick. Play around with shotgun, but just slow. Not that. And we're going to come into this section, which has our first like real big skip. You're supposed to go through a whole puzzle of grabbing 2 items, a gear and a lever, to like lower that bridge. But because of these JKDs, the jump kick dodges, I can just kind of avoid it. Then we're going to do our second big one where we just kind of go up and over that wall. This brings us to like our secrets. Really the only one you're going to see in the game. And that just kind of has a skip getting a big key, going and fighting a boss, a mini boss, and everything. So it kind of saves a good like minute or so off level. And we're going to enter our next level, which is one of our shortest, the mine. So this is going to use this barrel for our benefit. And I'm going to quick save there, set it down, and just flip through the wall. That is all in bounds. There's a way to do it by going out of bounds, but that is technically in bounds. And this just kind of lets us avoid everything. There's a whole... This level is really big, has a lot of death pits just to open that one door, and so this allows us to avoid that completely, instead just get to the end of level very quick. And so now we go into this level, which is in a very... The crypts. It's gives us not a lot of space to work with. Fortunately. And so we're going to be crouching through all these as we kick. This level is really like tight to just not like over kick or ball tight corner. It's also like very scary. That like with it can you can lose a lot of health without realizing it. And then these guys just get in your way constantly. And like you notice how you move slower underwater. I forgot to do something. Whoop. I've got to do something at the start of the level. Want to prevent me from being able to finish it. So let's go back to the map start. This forgot to grab this upgrade. Luckily, it's a very short level, so it's not a huge deal. We grab the shotgun upgrade here. This actually gives us what is known as packed shells. These will give us like a small boost of height, or they're supposed to knock you backwards or your enemy backwards. But we're going to kind of use it to make some jumps that we shouldn't. And luckily, this level is fairly short, but we do need that to get through the level. These guys are bullying me. There we go. And like if you notice, when I'm underwater, I'm trying to crouch and get to the bottom so I can JKD. If I were to just kick, I wouldn't get any distance. But this is why we needed that pack shells that lets us make that jump without having to do this long bit of platforming as some guy's trying to hit you the entire time. It really just saves a lot of time, and mostly you having to clear out the room, which is just nice. You could do the puzzle, the like platforming without clearing out the room, but it's a little annoying. And then it also allows us to make this jump, where we would have allowed us to make that jump, but I mistimed it. So small corridors are really hard to navigate sometimes, but we can kind of just skip everything that's supposed to go on there by this there's a hole in the wall there. So we're going to now just kind of wait on an elevator. Unfortunately, there's some waiting. But yep, kind of avoid, again, a good chunk of that level, and we're entering what is kind of an auto-scroller. It's easy, I can only really lose time here. It's kind of hard to gain time, but this is essentially a chunk where we're going to be 1, 4, 5, 7. Sorry, wanted to make sure I threw the right number there. We're going to just kind of be killing enemies. I'm kind of listening for where I hear them, and trying to kill them as fast as possible. Kind of we know where they spawn, or like the vague areas they spawn. And when we get the slowdown, that means we kill the wave. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for the next wave to start, I'm going to go around and collect all the resources here. And go to the next thing. These guys with the shield we shoot with, instead of the machine gun, with this lever rifle that just has a bit more accuracy. And like this game, in terms of the speedrun, skips a large chunk of it, but it actually has like, it's really fun to just go through and just essentially 100% kill all the enemies, find out where they all are. There's a lot of like small Easter eggs, small like hiding places where they can be. The levels have like so much like depth and detail to them. It's such a fun game. These guys, so this is the guy we kind of were waiting for earlier in the first level, but skipped. I think, if I remember correctly, they're called harvesters. They just kind of run at you with a chainsaw and will just just deplete your health and prevent you from moving. So we try to just kind of as much as possible. And then here's three other types of enemies. This is the only other one we'll really see in the run. Maybe we'll see one other in this section. But everything just kind of has everything has their own thing. Where's this last guy? But the ghosts there are by far the worst. So we're waiting for this. We're going to pull out our grenade launcher. And those 7 dynamite that we threw earlier, with the grenade, we'll just kill this guy in one hit. And so now we move on to our next level, the silent round. And this is really why we couldn't avoid, I had to go back to get that upgrade. Like, the other stuff are small things that we could have found, but the upcoming stuff here is not. So we're going to abuse that F1 mechanic to kind of just make sure we don't die as we fall from there. Climb up to this next one. We're just going to go switch here. Cool, I'm getting caught on tiny little sticks. And just there we go. And head up here to this next section. Oop, there. Get our last switch here. And then head over to the final part. This was probably my favorite level when I played this casually. I loved going around this the silent ground here and like seeing everything. We're gonna kill this guy just for our consistency. Grab this barrel, jump, and then when my weapon wheel comes up, I'm actually quick saving, and I can load that and just jump immediately out of the quick save and just kind of skip the last part of the level. And so instead, we just hit the end level trigger and the door. Go into the asylum itself. So this has a lot more of those guys in white sheets, which I'm going to now complain about because one of them almost just killed me there. They're my least favorite thing about this game. They do nothing but slow you down. They throw things, and the things they throw do a lot of damage. This is a kind of like my own personal safety. I'm going to kill this guy. These two guys. Because they will throw stuff at me in X room, and I've had them just combo me to death by throwing items at me that just bounce me into the ceiling, and I died. We get to this final room. What we're going to do is we're going to hop up here, and then hop over here. And we do that because if I try to get to the second floor from the first, you kind of just get blocked off. But instead, I can jump onto the third floor here, and then just get to the top, and we're going to head over here. Hope that we get left alone while we start this generator. And doing this essentially skipped about half this level. You're supposed to go around floor to floor to floor, just to get to the top there. But instead, we just kind of skip it all. And so we're going to get to our second to last level here, with the excavation site. So, whoop. Try not to die. And so it's very, there's not a lot of places to get health here, so it's very easy to just kind of take too much damage while falling. But we're going to head into the basement here. Kill this guy. I'm going to grab a little bit of HP in here. Hopefully the harvesters here leave alone. Oop. Dude. Like I said, they kind of just lock you in place. They're the worst enemy for the speedrun. And that one likes to block the door. So, I wanted to make sure he was dead, though, because what he will do is chase us all the way through into the, like, room that we were just in. Ew! That guy tackled me midair. That is the fear of the way that we move in this game, is that if I'm pushed off, that is this very tight corridor to just die in. Even for the health this time. Oop. Get off me. Whew. Sorry, I'm also a little nervous. This is definitely affecting me playing this game. Playing a little bit, making some really unfortunate mistakes. Axe. Right. Go through here, close that door. Don't want them getting through. Stop tackling me midair. I've never had them be this aggressive when I'm making these jumps before. Or at least not, like, quite this aggressive. But it's fine. Avoid that guy, because I know these two jump. The zombies that are being killed instead. A little rough. But it's fine. We're still, well, going to be done within the next couple minutes, so we grab that handle, and we're just going to kind of jump back over here. Grab these keys. All that just to grab 2 keys. Head to our final section of the level. Health on our way. This like kind of screen shake effect is because of the ghosts. It's why I try to avoid them and having them on screen if possible. Because if they have like direct line of sight with you, they just kind of slow you down. That guy just shot me. And then I've also kind of been doing this the whole game. I've been kicking doors open. It's just a little faster. And this is the last boss fight here. A really quick speedrun. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to buy an upgrade that gives me more magazine parts and also a special shot. I guess I didn't say it before, but the shot with that launches me with a shotgun is a special shot. Oop. 1, 4. An alternate fire. And every gun kind of has one. So for this one, it does more damage, I'm pretty sure. I actually have not paid a lot of attention. I've never read it. And then we're just going to shoot him 4 times. Throw 4 grenades and just do this cycle 4 times. And that is the run.
Hello?
Yeah. So that's CULTIC. This was such a fun game to learn. If you're interested, there's plenty of resource. Haste has like the world record holder has a wonderful tutorial to learn it. And the maker of the game is also in like the Discord, so it has plenty of. There's so much stuff to do. I definitely suggest it to anyone that's interested. That's all I have.